In this tutorial today, I'm going to show you how to create realistic skin texture in Photoshop, and the reason for doing this is to regain back the texture that may have been lost when we are doing our retouching process, or the texture that may be lost when we are during the lighting of this image. And before I can go ahead, this image was taken by Sean, and he gave me permission to use it for this tutorial. Sorry about that. And now this is the image we are going to be dealing with. And one thing you have to know before we can go in and start editing this video, I'm Ronix from Ronix Photography, and thank you for watching this tutorial. So we're going to, something you have to know before you start adding the texture to your images is the direction of the light. Remember, the way the light falls on the image also determines how your texture is going to be patterned onto the skin. So as you can see for this specific image, since we have a shadow right here, I hope you guys can see it, and we have so much light right here. It means that our light was coming from the top left. So our light is coming from this direction. So you have to keep that in mind when you're going to add your skin texture, so that it can look natural and uniform. So we are going to start doing the process of adding the skin texture to this image. So we're going to come and create a new layer. Just click right here to create this new layer, and you can name it skin texture if you want, for uniformity reasons. So you can name it skin texture. So after creating that, you can rename it, and now you just come to edit, then come right here to fill. So when you get this, just drop down and select 50% gray. The reason for choosing this is we want to choose a color that is between black and white. So remember, our texture on the image is usually in that format. It is neither black or white, and we want to extract the original texture which was in this image, so that we can blend it with the texture we're going to add onto this image. That's the reason as to why we are creating this 50% gray. So select it and make sure the mode is at normal and the opacity is at 100. So you click OK. So it will automatically turn to this color, as you can see right now. So you'll come right to filter. Yeah, click on filter, then you come to filter gallery. So when you come to filter gallery, you'll find all these. So remember, this is like your default. So come to your texture, drop down, click on it, and you can see all these different kinds of textures. And for our image, we are going to click on texturizer. So remember, this is almost close to the skin texture we usually have on our different skins as human beings. So you come right here to texture. So when you come to texture, come and select sandstone. So when you select sandstone, it will show you the texture. Usually this is now close to some realistic kind of texture that we do have on our skin. So we are going to click OK. Yeah, we are going to leave it in the default. So after this, you come right to filter again, and this time we are going to emboss. So just come to filter. Now we are going to stylize. We want to add the text according to the size of the image. That's the reason as we are doing this. So just come here, stylize, then click on emboss. So you can see this little box right here. So when you increase the height, this will definitely mean your image is really, yeah. When you increase on the height, you can see your texture is more defined, and the height usually depends on how close or how far your image is. So just come and since our image is kind of far, we wouldn't want to put the height really overboard. So just I'll use 14 for this image, so you can slide it according to how close your image is. So for my image, I'll use around 15, and I'll come and I drop down the amount because my image is not a close one. So when you drop down the amount, I'm going to leave it at this, and I'm going to click OK. So after doing this, you're going to come to right here to your blending option. So the reason for coming to your blending option is to select the one which is going to uh, bring back the image and reveal the image details. So for this particular image right now, I'm going to either use I'm going to either use overlay or soft light. So these two will reveal the image. So for this particular image, I'm going to select soft light. So you can see uh, this is our image right now. So let me try to zoom in so that you guys can see the effect we have applied to this image and the texture we have added to this particular image. So this is the before after. You can see the effect. Let me zoom in. Before after. I hope you guys can see the texture that has been added to this image. So remember, there are areas we wouldn't want to add the texture to. So what we are going to do right now, just come here and create you add a layer mask. So click right here. Remember, now our layer mask is white right now, so we are going to we can as well invert it. Control I. Yeah, so right now we have inverted our layer mask, and now you can just paint over the area you want to apply. Yeah, just get your brush and make sure the opacity is at around 30, and now select your brush and start painting over the area of the skin you want to have the texture. So just paint over that area you want to have that little extra texture. Remember, this is we are adding some texture to the portrait, so you can see, hope you guys can see the effect before after. Let me zoom all the way in so that you guys can see the effect. Remember, our image was really far, and yeah, we chose a lower height. We could have gone overboard for this image, but we decided to choose a height which was kind of lower so that it doesn't look artificial. So continue painting over the areas of the skin where you want this to appear. So after doing that, you'll have finished adding or adding texture to your portrait. So this tutorial has been about how to add realistic skin texture to your images. And if at all you have learned something or you love this video, don't forget to hit the like button on this video and drop a comment in the comment section so that you can motivate me to keep on dropping more content for you guys on this channel. I'm Ronix from Ronix Photography. Thank you for watching. Till next time.